Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the technical difficulties. The lobby was having problems, and then we were having problems with everybody joining the new lobby. But we are back, hopefully for the good, to get this race underway. A couple of guys who were late to the last lobby have made it to this lobby, so we are good to go. I think it's going to be full qualifying, starting with Q1. Back with Kimmy, as I mentioned. So we're going to hopefully dive into this race. Hopefully it works. Cross your fingers that the lobby holds. But we are now live. Thank goodness. I know these guys are raring to go. So let's hope for the best.
Yeah, let's hope for no more black screens.
Yeah, that was so strange. All right,
Yeah,
so
it's
some
the
of the
first time
guys.
I've seen that one.
I had it happen to me once on 2017, but it wasn't for streaming purposes. I was doing a couple five lappers, and for some reason I joined this lobby and it was just stuck, and I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, strange.
All right. Do I have a screen? Do I have a qualifying screen? It says please wait. Awesome. I'm in. Okay. Tell me you're in, Kimmy.
Everything's alright my side too, mate. So, all good to go.
Awesome. Okay. Should I repost this thing just to let all the viewers know? That way we can get these guys the viewers that they deserve. Apologies, I'm not speaking. I'm just trying to get this up quick. There we go. Okay, so who's the first out? Postglad. Can anybody jump him?
Okay, pause, yeah.
It won't let me click on Smoke Space Fan, so I wonder if he wasn't able to join.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Sector times, of course. So we got a couple of strategies. A lot of guys, they're in the pits, but a couple of them are opting towards the soft tire. Glad has stayed on the super softs. It is Q1, so they're looking to fight for that top spot in Q2. But we're keeping on Mr. Postglad. That corner right there.
No, it's quite a few people. Yeah, we're struggling with balance on this corner.
This whole sector, right? It's just you either get it smooth or you get it. I haven't been able to get it down yet.
It's the initial left-right, you know,
Yeah.
coming in off that RS. They're going up that right, it's can so easily snap out, and I think, well, it caught me out once last night.
So here, on his flying lap, let's see what kind of pace he pulls. Lobby looks smooth too, so we might be in the clear here. These guys are raring to go. They've been waiting. Unfortunately, I think almost a half hour passed. Postglad the first out to put his pace line. Let's see what initial pace holds. I know a lot of the guys, the quick guys, will be looking down probably 117s, probably mid 117s, maybe even 116, which would be mental, but it's doable.
Yeah, these guys are going to show us how it's done.
Get these comments back up. All right. Postglad set 118.8.
benchmark mark 119.8. 1, sorry. BTR 119.2.
Comments up. All right. Dark Mark. PTR. Ghost goes back in the pits. Carzola sets 1:18.1. That's pretty quick. But I don't think it's going to be the quickest.
Nah. It's certainly going to be 117's easy.
Swanee.
Like you said, 116's out of that territory, is it?
Now I'm wondering if there's going to be any rain like we had yesterday. It's a touchy topic. We won't get into that. But I wonder if these guys are going to battle any rain.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, okay, so Swanee on his... Oh, has he done a lap? I wonder if it was invalidated. It says he's done a lap. Pushing his Toro Rosso. So what initial pace will Mr. Swanee J have today? I have this weird thing where it's like, it's so annoying when you constantly watch somebody and, oh, he goes a 118.6, but he sets, you know, you're on the track and you have their delta up on the little bottom right, and it sounds like damn motor's gonna blow up as part of my lane.
Yeah, the engine's revving away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really annoying, isn't it? Another little bug that Codemasters have nicely given us.
So, SF1 Chronic on an outlap. Bingley is coming out for his outlap. Ghost has opted to switch to the Super Soft for his outlap. Just trying to see if everybody is on a flying. SF1 Glass is outlap. SF1 Benny, the victor of last week in Baku, is getting ready to set, I believe, his
Got Chronic
lap.
on one.
Let's see what initial.
I think he's just about to start one now.
SF1 Benny. See if he has the pace. He definitely had the pace last week for a win. It fell into his lap, but he was right behind the two fast guns, I guess you'd say. Let's see what he can put in today. Just a bit twitchy. Might be a little bit of lag. Ooh. I wonder if the servers today are just having a great time.
Yeah, it seems to be very stable, doesn't it?
Just a little bit. I haven't really missed anybody else. These guys are kind of pushing, but here comes SF1 Benny. Let's see what kind of time he can put in. Boom, 117. Almost to the 116s. That is a quick time.
Wonder what Towel is going to put in.
Let's go. Let's see if anybody...
So Bloss has just come in second.
117.6. Here comes Tally. Let's see what he can put in. Oh. Alright, so he's on the flying lap now. We'll keep it on TRL Williams. gonna put in a pretty quick time. 1:17.1.
Second.
So TR Williams goes second. Bingley goes. It looks like it's going to be a pretty close battle, but I'm really surprised. Benny has put in one heck of a time. So has TR Williams. Ooh. Sector 2 yellows, probably somebody slowing down. Oh, Smoke Space Man did get in. Okay, good. He's there. He's on his out lap.
Oh, Towler's only putting in 120. That's slow time from him.
He might have backed off, mate. He has a lot of ERS left. I think he backed off. Yeah, he's pushing now, so expect a quicker time here. Sector 2 yellows again. Ooh, Smoke Space Man off. I didn't catch what happened there. I wonder if it was error of mistake or if he was just trying to get out of the way of somebody. He got
No,
really,
I think it's glitching.
he got really far out of the way.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of lag.
Okay, so we have Skillen.
I'm saying that.
Let's see where he falls here. Oh, starting his lap now. Okay. And is somebody, I think that's Ghost. Sector 2 yellows again. Now the Ghost. Oh, what was that? Tally's out.
Oh, he's retired. Oh, that's not good.
Ooh, that's gonna shake things up. So Tally is out. Caught out by the curb, I think. That's with a fast right-hander coming up the hill. Okay. All these guys are pretty close. Everybody 117s for the top four and 118s for the next four. Did a 131. That
I'll be back in a second.
All right, so I'll keep it on here. Smoke. Let's see. Rah. So he's coming to do his flying lap. We'll keep it on Smoke. See what kind of pace he brings. This sector is so tricky. It can either make or break your lap. Looks smooth through there. Coming through. Start finish line. Goes fourth with 117.3. So everybody's pace is starting to come up. Ooh, Absolute goes for a little joyride through the gravel. Jono is coming out. Good to see Jono back. He missed last weekend. He's a top driver. Ooh, and he slides. Curse of the commentator. I apologize, Jono. Whoa. So Rah. Let's see what he can put in today. I think that honestly is probably my favorite car in this year's game. This Toro Rosso's colors are so good.
Lost about a set of time.
Yeah, up. Bingley, did Bingley retire or wreck? I think he just retired. Here comes Rara. Let's see what pace he has. Goes 9th. So the Ghost is waiting up. Absolute, Jono. Postglad retired. Did he wreck or? He might have wrecked.
I didn't see it.
To 1 yellows. That'd probably be for Smoke Spaceman. Anybody else? Absolute's coming into the pits. So we're going to keep it on Jono, who's on a flying lap now. Let's see what he can bring. Solid red helmet to fit the solid red of the Ferrari. I believe he was in a Ferrari last season too. Smoke Spaceman retires from the session. Oh, that wasn't Smoke's car, was it? That was awfully close. Benny retires. Let's see, Jonathan. Tight S turn here. Lagging just a bit, I've noticed. The start finish line puts in a 117.9. So that bumps. PTR's in the danger zone. Let's see if he tries to go out. Tally has ended up out of Q1, Absolute. I think getting ready to fight back, try to get himself into Q2. Mark on his way out to try to solidify that Q2. Skillin, I believe, just started a lap.
Absolute at a lap as well.
Sector 2 and Sector 3. TRL Williams is retired. I think a couple of these guys are safe there. Okay, PTR is coming out. A lot of guys now retiring. Let's watch and stay on board with PTR. Let's see if he can get himself into Q2 today. He's on his out lap currently, so we'll jump back with him. Let's see if Absolute can fight back and get himself into Q2 as well. The sky looks pretty clear. I don't know if these guys are going to have to fight in any rain. Swanee has retired. It's going to be interesting for the people who make it into Q2, what kind of strategy they play. I'm wondering if anybody from maybe 12th to 15th, if they're not going to battle rain, opt to start on the mediums if they chose the harder compound. Absolute goes 7th. Bumps the Ghost to 16th, which I believe Ghost has given up. I think that's Ghost to 16th. PTR going to try to fight back here and get himself into Q2. Mark, I have noticed, put himself 13th.
Going back to that tyre strategy you were on about, yeah, I mean, it's serious tyre wear on this track. Noticed it last night on the wets, you know, on the inters. Going through tyres like after about 13, 14 laps.
Dark Mark has retired. Okay, so let's see if PTR can get himself in the Q2 today. He's at 117 now, 18, Ghost 12th, gets himself in. Because the Ghost has pitted, and obviously Mo's not here tonight. So out of that, Mr. Swanee J, Ghost, and Tally, which is a surprise. And there's a Mercedes put into the wall up there. Don't know who that is. There you have it, guys. On to Q2, where we have the likes of Benny, who won last week at Baku, TRL Williams. Honey Badger puts a solid time in, is in third. Now on to Q2, where strategy does come into play. Do you go and opt for the quicker tire, or do you opt for the harder compound for a longer stint? Because you do start, if you're top 10, on those tires. And the question is anybody going to have the mediums on? The Swanee, Ghost, and Tally are out. Postglad, I don't know if he wrecked or not. He might have just snuck through. Mark.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Tally start on them mediums. Yeah.
Unless there's rain. I don't know if there's any rain or not. Oh, Postglad says that wasn't ideal, so he might have wrecked himself out. Yes, he has. Okay, so he's not in here. So we have 14 in Q2. Mr. Postglad is missing out because he has bended. So he's going to have quite the challenge ahead of him, because I did challenge him yesterday to score a couple points. Let's see if he can do it. But who's going to be first out, and what compound are they going to be on? I see a couple guys still on Super Softs. Four guys on Super Softs. Williams, PTR. Oh no, it's jumped. Okay, so who's first? Somebody... SF1 Chronic. He was the first out, so we'll stick with him. Give him a little TV time. Working on the softs, he's going to do the harder compound. I feel like a lot of guys are going to do that today. I would be surprised this season if we see anybody with a clean race opt for a two-stop strategy. I think that's Smoke Spaceman right behind him. And then it's Jono? Chronic.
Carzola, is it?
It looks like a Ferrari. It might be. So there is Absolute, or not Absolute, SF1 Chronic. And then I saw TR Williams behind him. So we're going to stick aboard with SF1 Chronic. And I know Smoke Spaceman behind him. Well, not right behind him. This is the next set of pace lap. Let's see the initial pace with these softs. It's just a little bit slower, but I'm not surprised if we see the 117s from some of these guys who obviously can make it happen. Oh, Chronic getting a little hairy there.
Oh, Smoke Space just...
I noticed a couple guys had, like, where Chronic went through yesterday is the place I have the most trouble with. Because it unbalances the car so much that if you carry speed, it's just going to throw you off.
Yeah, you're right.
So you have to go through there, be medium of speed to not disturb the car. So Chronic goes 118.5, jumping down the smoke for pit.
Well, TRL's just overtook. And I think, yeah, smoke them.
He's opted for the softs. He didn't want to put super softs on. Benny is out on an out lap. Who next to set the time? Carzola, maybe? Yeah, it's going to be Carzola. So we're going to keep it on Carzola here. Let's see
Bingley
what he...
exiting pits as well.
Carzola goes
Got Bingley
and
out
puts
on softs.
a 118.2. So Williams is going to come down, set his time. Ooh, gets a little wide.
Benny's just starting his hot.
Bingley is on his out lap 2. Little lock up there from TRL Williams. Oh, he abandons it as well. He comes back in, so on board with SF1 Benny. He is on the soft, so I'm gonna guess maybe a 117.8, maybe. I know he's quite capable of doing it. And there's Williams in his way. Oh, he's abandoned it. So ooh. Carzola goes quickest. PTR is on the super softs, as well as SF1 Honey Badger has not come out of the pits yet, though, so I have a feeling that's going to change. Bingley.
Oh, he's lost it. PTR's just pretty well.
Did he? I was about to catch it, but I didn't see it.
Right in the middle of the track as well.
So Rob's coming down to start his flying lap. SF1 Benny is pushing now for his time. A little bit of a lag there. Let's see if he can set the fastest time again, like in Q1.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if we say 117.6.
117. I was gonna go with like a 117.8. Bingley does a 117. Sets the fastest time. Here comes SF1 Benny. Let's see if he can match that or beat it. Oh, only does a 118. So Bingley is gonna pull over here. Oh, let a couple guys go.
What's Rob gonna bring?
We'll keep it on board with Rob. What he puts in, 117.6.
117.6.
Okay, so who is left? A couple guys are still sitting. Skillen is coming out. He's on his flying lap now. Let's see what kind of pace Skillen holds. And see, there's a car up there. Bingley moves out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go off of what Postclad said yesterday. These camera, ooh, Skilling gets a little off sideways. These camera angles are not the greatest for this track. Sector 2 and 3 yellows. So here comes Skilling, puts in a 1:18.6. I think that moment he had kind of threw his time off a little bit. Honey Badger out for lap. Smoke Space Man has come out on the softs. Absolute still in the pits, as well as Dark Mark, Jono. Rara is coming out. Everybody has opted to go for the softs here. They're all playing. Bingley has retired. They're all playing the strategy game. Nobody wanted to take a shot for it, the super softs, and try to put themselves in the Q3. Have a little bit of an advantage pace-wise. Smoke Space Man a little wide there. Oh, this is his out lap, so he's going to be doing a flying lap. Mark still sitting in the pit. Let's see if TR Williams only does a 1:19.6. He is pushing, but not as much as... Ooh. So Jono on his way out. Mark's still sitting. Smoke Space Man. We'll keep it on board with Smoke. See what kind of pace he has. I wonder if we're going to see any type of surprise today. Maybe somebody make a mistake.
Got Absolute coming out of the pits.
Is Mark's still sitting? I'm keeping it on Smoke here. TR Williams goes with a 1:17.8. Let's see if Smoke second 1:17.6. It is so close this time. 1:17.626 compared to a 1:17.632.
Was Jono putting in their time?
Do you see the top two times? So close. We might have one heck of a race today with these top guys.
Absolute about to put a time in.
I'm riding on board with Jono to see what kind of time he can put in. And there's somebody almost completely parked on the road there. I think that's Smoke Space Man.
He must have been in his outlet.
Oh yeah, I think he's pulling it back into the pits. He just set his quick time. Whereas Absolute compared to... Okay, so Jono's ahead of him.
Yeah, Jono's ahead.
The Dark Mark is still sitting in the pits. So, Jono coming around now. He invalidated it, I think.
That camera a bit loose, yeah. I think he might have cut that chicane.
Alright, so we're going to jump with Absolute. Let's see if he can put a time in. He is usually a quick driver, and I think he's lagging everywhere. No, he's just waiting as long as he can. Is Mark going to come out?
To his last lap.
Okay, Mark's finally coming out.
Absolutely, it's going to be sticking in the late lap here.
He's... Oh. He doesn't have it in hot lap, his ERS. It's only in high. Mark has to come out. I think the rest of the guys, Skillen's going to go for one more. SF1 Chronic's going to go for one more, I believe. Jono is pushing. He wants that Q1 appearance, or Q3. And he only goes one. Invalidated again. So he's going for it now. Let's see if Absolute can pull time together to get himself into Q3. He initially gets himself at 118. Yeah. So he's in.
Relatively safe. Yep.
Unless Skillen and Jono. Yeah, I think, yep, he's safe and he retired. Because even if Skillen, Jono, and Mark get themselves in, I think that'll put Absolute 10th. So who's gonna... Oh! And there's somebody parked up there. Alright, Skillen's coming around. Let's see if he can get himself into Q3. .9. Jump back. Oh, Jono's lost it. Jono has lost it. So he is out of Q2.
See if Dark can put the time.
See if he can get himself in. Rara has put himself in as well, I just noticed. A couple of these guys have done 2 laps on their softs, like Benny, Skillen, compared to the top runners who've only done 1 lap. Ooh. That was a bit of a cheeky corner cut. Don't know if it invalidated. Oh, did he get it in? Oh, he did, just barely. Mark gets himself into Q3. I can't believe that was last minute.
Yeah, very last lap.
There you go, guys. We have lost Rara, SF1 Chronic, Jono, and SF1 PTR have lost out in Q2, so they will not be here, obviously. And Postglad, who's couldn't partake because I think he bent it. But on to Q3. Who is going to get pole? Kimmy. Any predictions? That tough, huh?
Well, it's certainly mixed up, but I think we've still got a couple of regulars that are going to be there. I think, obviously, you've got Bloss. I know he's obviously just taken the fastest time there, but, you know, Williams, he's pretty quick. It's all open, though.
You can't forget about SF1 Benny, though, too. He did win last week, so...
Benny, Bingley, he's...
yeah, because Williams has lost out. He wrecked out in Q1. Not Williams, Tally.
Yeah, I mean, with Tally so far behind now, it's going to be a mountain for him to climb. It's still going to be up there, though. I reckon, I can tell we can pull a 4th out of this.
Smoke Spaceman comes out right behind TRL Williams. They're all coming out. All of them are coming out. The sky looks a little dreary. Do you think there's going to be a... No, let's see. Maybe they're just coming out to get that initial lap in. So Skillen...
Do we have a weather report for the race?
No, I didn't see one. Yeah, I haven't seen one. So TRL Williams, I think, is going to be the first one to set the time. Here we go. Somebody pull over, I think. Skillen. So we'll keep it on board with TRL Williams. Let's see if he can put his McLaren on pole today. Little bit of a lockup. These guys are having quite fun talking to each other. My apologies, guys. It's funny. It's TR Williams. At the first lap, I see a smoke space man right behind him. So we'll bounce back on him then quick. The way he mounted that curb and kept it, smooth, I have no idea how he... TRO Williams comes down, puts a 116.8, smoke space 17.1. He will be next. Bingley 16.9. Oh, these times are going to start dropping. Garzola goes 117.6, Absolute 17.5. SF1 Honey Badger coming down the line on him. Skillen goes 117.3.
The surprise is 116.5.
Honey Badger goes 117.1. 30 times are flying. Mark's on his... Here comes Rob. Let's see what in. 116.6. I think Mark invalidated his lap. So he's going to go for it again. He is pushing for another lap. Carzola goes 117.6. Oh, too long. Had to stand up and stretch. Mark's dangerously close on fuel too, so hopefully maybe he out of this one pits, tries to go for another one. Now he's pushing for this lap. Oh, okay. I thought he invalidated again. 118.3. And now he's got to get himself back in the pits. He's got a long way to do it. His fuel light's flashing. Oh, cheeky cut there, Mark. I caught that, buddy. That's the gravel pit. Ooh.
Park it up, mate.
Not sure what he's doing.
No, it's never going to get back to pits.
Oh, that was quite the view. He just hasn't won. He's revving the heck out of it. He must be out of fuel.
Yeah.
Is that okay? It's just like he's got a long way to go too. So everybody in the pits except for T.R. Williams, it's him. Who I believe can gear up and try to get another lap in. I think by the time T.R. Williams gets around, he might catch up to Mark. Where is Mark sitting? It's gonna be close. Okay, I think Mark's taking a very scenic route to get back to the pits. I'm sorry, Mark. This is hilarious. I'm sorry, Mark. That's funny. Is he gonna get a tow? T.R. Williams has a car in front of him. I think it's Bingley. Force India Bingley. Oh, he's pitting. Okay. The two Williams out. Comes Smokespace Man. We'll keep it on him. I know yesterday when we started our race, the 5 lights dropped, and to see this car flying through the field, I was like, "What is that?"
Oh, so like.
Yeah. Kind of made me a little nervous. I was like, "Whoa!"
It just came out of nowhere.
Who is going to grab pole today? Laus has put himself in the prime position, followed by TRL Williams. And it's going to be strange because usually Tally is right up there with him, but he is not in Q3. Unfortunately, he wrecked out at Q1. So Blouse is going to have a guy behind him that he might have raced before. I'm not sure if he's racing, but they might not know each other as well. So it might be, a little dodgy. Everybody out now for their last lap. Carzolo, I think, has retired. So can Absolute Skillin and Mark get themselves up? Smokespace Man is in 7th. SF1 Honey Badger 6th. Carzola retired from 5th. With a pretty solid time of a 1:16.9. Not too far behind SF1 Benny. Let's see if he can do anything to try to solidify that pole position.
I hope Absolute's connection doesn't. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I hope his connection holds out.
So SF1 Benny is in 5th. Going
Oh,
for
he's just gone off. TRL.
Bingley puts it in, 116.6. Blast retired. So Bingley might have the pole here, guys. And Mark has pitted. So let's see if Honey Badger can have a little say with anything here.
Yeah, hopefully everybody can be at this house tonight and not ready up early.
Oh. Honey Badger just hangs onto it a little bit. And decides to pit. So there you have it, guys. Bingley grabs the pole. I'm gonna do a little check. Rob, you can still hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Usually I can hear my microphone when I talk, but I think it's so soft right now. But Bingley, there you go, guys. Bingley grabs his first pole of the season at Spain.
Sure, I'll be pleased with that. Got some stiff competition now.
So we have Bingley in pole position, followed by SF1 Blouse, TRL Williams. Skillen has found himself in the 4th. SF1 Benny in 5th. Carzola, solid 6th. Smokespace Man, 7th. Honey Badger is in 8th. Absolute, 9th. And the Dark Mark has put himself in the 10th. So these guys, I believe, are going to go for their complimentary 5-minute break. Hopefully nobody readies up. I believe that Postglad tonight is the one to ready up for these guys. So if you're listening to the stream, guys, wait for Postglad. Once he readies up, it's race time. But on to the race. I'm glad I didn't make a prediction before qualifying started. This is going to be so close. I honestly think that we're going to have a surprise here tonight. Track is quick, and it's not very wide, so there can be a mistake here and there.
Yeah, there was a few mistakes made last night.
Just reading through. Hot lap, okay. So Mr. Evil threw it out there. If anybody's watching, he is rooting for his teammate, his GP1 teammate, TRL Williams, to get the win tonight. I don't want to be biased and yell out Bingley's name, but I think I'm going to go for it. Come on, Bingley,
Is that
get
how
it.
you're thinking tonight, Bingley?
I'm hoping I'm going to throw it out there and give a shout out to Bingley and get it in there, Bingley. Let's get that victory.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
looking for the Mercs to pick up some points.
You have in the Mercs, I believe it is Tally's in the one Merc, right?
Cowley, yeah.
And then Mark.
That,
Mark's been solid this year. He's been consistent, and he's been grabbing those points. He's not doing too bad with that. So I wouldn't, like what you said, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't grab some points today. And it's definitely a clear race, so these guys might not have to deal with rain. So which comes down to tire wear. Can Bingley grab his first win of the season? Because we all know what race we have next weekend.
fucking hell, don't remind me. Sorry if I'm swearing.
Yeah. You broke the swear jar, man. So if anybody, doesn't really follow
Does
the
that mean I can
calendar.
do it again?
So if anybody who doesn't really follow the calendar of Formula One, next week we have the pleasant but ever so lovely race of Monaco. And I know there is going to be a lot of things to cover for that race, whether it's people just absolutely blowing up or it's going to be surprising. It's going to be
There's going to be rage quitting.
there's going to be rage
There's going to be
quitting probably.
tears.
And that's not to say if it doesn't rain either, too. If it rains, it's not going to be fun.
I'm going to go with the strategy of trying to keep 4 wheels on.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people
I don't care how fast I go.
I heard a lot of people talking about snail space. Be the turtle of the race next week, so you can just finish.
Pull section always screws me up.
I think the toughest part of that track, yeah, is definitely the fast pull section. Because if you want a good time, you have to keep it almost flat out through there. But those barriers on the sides catch you so quick. Let's just say I hope for each team they bring a lot of wings next week. I have a feeling that there's going to be a record amount of pits too.
It probably will be. I can keep the wheels on. They probably will be.
And that first initial lap, coming down to the hairpin turn, it's just going to be a parking lot.
I tell you, I like starting from the back. I like to pick up the places from the back because everybody else just crashes out in front of you.
Yeah. So we're just waiting, guys. Waiting for the complimentary 5-minute break. Should be going here probably within 2 minutes, I'd take it. Just making sure nobody readies up for Mr. Postglad tonight. Almost time. Okay. Seeing if anybody would say what time they're going. should be any second now. No, it's getting late, so these guys are probably like, let's go.
Yeah. Sure, Solix would have readied up by now.
Up. Okay, so it's Dark Mark. He did ready up, so we are game on, guys. So there's what, 16 drivers tonight? I'm gonna try to cover this for you. So formation lap first, and then lights out. Just waiting on Absolute and Skillin. There we go. So, before the race starts, my predictions today, I think it's going to be how it stands now, unless something major happens. I think first place, Bingley's going to fight for this first position, so it's going to be Bingley first, Rob second, followed by either TRL Williams, or I don't necessarily fancy SF1 Benny being too far down. I think he can fight for third position today. So Bingley, Blouse, and Benny for the top three. Kimmy, you got a prediction? Or are you going to play it safe and wait?
I think I'm going to stick my neck and I'm still put Tally up there within the top 5. But I think we'll mix TRL Williams up with Skilling, and that'll be a top 3.
A couple guys have opted for the medium. Tally, Ghost, PTR, and Jono have put themselves with the mediums to start the race. We're just about ready to go, guys. Kimmy, if you can do me a favor and cover probably 10th to 9th or 10th to 18th.
Yeah.
A couple guys put themselves in the 90 step. You guys are so close. About to go, guys. Here we go. Get pretty crazy. Everybody lining up. Swanee, Ghost, and Tally pulling in the rear. So can I get a better view than this? I don't like this view. Come on. Tally pulling up. Wait, rear guys. Come on, give me a better view than this. Go, go, go. On. TR Williams, Tally. Getting close, they're getting close. Backs out.
Oh,
Side.
Ghost took a late lunge.
TR Williams in the second. Oh, somebody.
Oh, someone's off at the right. One of the Haas.
SF1 Bunny, or Honey Badger. TR Williams is in the second. Bingley. Skilling on the outside. Working on Carzola side by side. SF1 Benny right behind him, watch him.
Mark taking a look at Rara.
Smoke and right behind SF1 Benny as well. Bringing out the back. Glad gets himself in the 8th red TR. SF1 Chronic. Ghost. Oh, Ghost working on SF1 Chronic. I think I just saw a bit of wing fly off. Tally's in 7th. SF1 Honey Badger has a lot of damage to know what happened there. So, ooh, we have a battle. Absolute at the back of Man here. have Rah right on the back of Jono.
PTR right back and pass. Oh, he's made a move. They make it stick.
He
Yep,
does.
made it stick.
Will Postglad fight back? No, keeps it smooth. Oh, these guys are so close. He's trying to follow everything. Already put a lead on TR Williams.
Right.
Honey Badger pits for a new wing. Slaps on the mediums. Skillin, solid. Ooh, Jono slides off. I don't know if it was contact. He's in the gravel.
Oh, lucky.
He does have the mediums on, so he hopefully push on. Hopefully he doesn't have any wing damage. Everybody kind of out. We have Bingley all over the back of TRL Williams now. And Skillen's right behind him waiting for
Totally going to make a move. Is he going to make it? Yep, looks like it. Totally just made a move from Ghost. Made it stick. No, he's making another move. I was glad.
Oh, Ghost is going to follow suit.
Through.
Postglad goes for the switchback, makes it work.
Yeah, right.
All on board with Ghost. Right on the back of Postglad. Oh, goes in the inside line.
Really close up one.
Just make it stick. He does. He gets around Postglad. Jono didn't fall too far behind. I wonder what happened to SF1 Chronic. He's in the back. The two Haas guys. 17th and 18th. Let's keep it on board with. He does have DRS. Bingley goes for inside look. Goes really wide. Ooh. That has opened the door for Skillen.
Oh, it's glitching a bit then.
Smoke Spaceman on the back of SF1.
Really tough at that moment. That
it is always like these guys are so close constantly every race.
One mistake and you're miles off.
Postglad must have some kind of wing damage. Oh, Smoke almost into the back of SF. He had to lock it up really hard there. I'm going to keep it on this pack because I think it's going to be crazy. Going to go
just for the back. Just going off everywhere.
Goes for the inside line. Ooh. Does he get it?
Just watching the dark mount train at the moment. Like 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Skilling goes off.
Oh.
I think Carzola gave him a little nudge there.
Swannies just took that mount. Oh, it looks like Towler's in for it as well. Yep, Towler's there.
Two teammates, I'm sure Mark might have just kind of let him go.
Yeah, I think he let him go.
I don't think Swanee's going to do the same though.
Nah.
TR William or Tally right on the back of Swanee. Will Tally get him on
Post
the
squad
DRS?
right back in 15s.
Yeah, he did pick up some kind of wing damage. TR Williams bringing that gap down to Blouse. Gonna jump up here and see how these guys are doing. Not letting him, he's fighting. So I'm gonna keep it with there. Ooh, Carzola and Smoke Spaceman. Carzola is having one heck of a race. PTR gets the dark mark. With DRS. Keep it on board this. Here for this fast straight, see if TRL Williams can bring the gap down between him and Blouse with DRS. He brings it down a little bit, but not significant.
Tally already up to 9th.
You'd expect him though. Look at the pack behind him though. PTR, Dark Mark, Ghost on the back of Dark Mark. Ooh, Dark Mark for a move. PTR, side by side. Don't, there. Ghost says, I'll have a bit of that too. Oh, but he's not giving up. Gonna fight. Both on mediums. Good racing, guys. Ooh, Ghost gets loose.
Still got everybody. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jono has Post Glide all over the back of him now. I think Post Glide does have a little bit of wing. I can't see it though.
A slight from right, I think.
Yeah, he can't pull it through that fast right-hander. Skillins 13, SF1 Crime 6. Tiara Williams is not letting Black. He's dropped 6.6 of a second.
Yeah,
Bingley
has lost his front and wing plate.
Bingley has 2 seconds behind the gap for the leaders right now. Ollie up to 8th. Ooh! Ghost, Mark, and Absolute going crazy. Mark goes wide.
Oh, it's very close.
Absolute PTR. The Ghost comes out best in that. Passes all of them, puts himself in that points paying position of 10th. Let's see if PTR goes for a move, goes for the outside. Goes for it. Mark getting a little squirrely on these tires. PTR with DRS.
Yeah, I'm riding over PTR.
Jono takes Absolute. PTR for the inside line. Side by side again, these two. Oh, that was close. Job done for PTR. Absolutely.
Go back on him.
SF1 Benny, 3-second time penalty. and Jono is catching Mark. So who's the closest battle is actually for the lead right now. Tiara Williams still working on Blouse, not letting him go, still 0.7 of a second behind him. He definitely brings it close here with the DRS. A good old battle for the ages, McLaren against Ferrari.
We've got Tally breathing down Rara's neck now. The 7th spot.
Going for the... Ooh, Tally thought better of it, pulled it back in. Yeah, this is one of these tracks that when you have somebody right behind you, it just makes it that much harder to, you know, kind of focus and drive the line.
That pressure.
Ooh,
yeah, I felt that last night with Big Mo.
Mark, what happened to Mark? Oh, someone skilling right behind Mark. Mark lets him go. Rara with Tally right behind him again still. Keeping on this battle. Tally goes for the outside. Rara's gonna stick it in the inside, keep that position, fight.
Rara, he likes to keep his elbows out, doesn't he?
He does, he's a racer. He says he never lets anybody pass him regardless of their pace.
No, he doesn't.
He says if you want that spot, you're gonna have to fight. The lead is so close now. These guys are gonna have one. Oh, TRL Williams goes a little wide. Tally does get around Rara.
Oh, he's made it.
And these guys are all pretty much spaced out besides those two and the lead. The lead, we're gonna keep it with these guys. Sector 3, Dark Mark DNF. Did he bend it? He bent.
Didn't catch it.
So Mark is out. SF1 Chronic with a 3-second time penalty. TRL Williams right on the back of Blouse now. Goes for the inside look.
Oh, no, he felt better.
Looks like he gets a better run out of this. This might be it here.
That's it.
Goes for the inside. Oh, squeezes him out just a bit. TR Williams makes it stick and gets into first. But you know, SF1 Blouse not going to let him go that easily. Bingley has now fallen 3 seconds behind these guys. You can still see him. Oh man, Ghost with Swanee.
Cars are always close now. Oh yes, it's it.
Oh,
Let's
side by
move on,
side.
Benny. Oh, Benny coming back on him. Well, it looks like Benny's got run.
Tally has found himself up to 7th. So these guys are on lap 11. I believe pit stops are coming here soon. I think SF1 Blouse is starting to suffer from his tires. TRL Williams tires look better than Blouse's do. TRL Williams trying to break that slipstream. Arzola. Smokes makes man pits. Second set. Puts on the mediums. Post Glide has pitted for the softs. So our Smoke Space Man comes out in 12th. So SF1 Chronic, SF1 Honey Badger, Post Glide. Tiara Williams has put almost a second time on.
Something this could work out really into Towler's favour because we're him starting on the mediums.
Oh, who just got a time penalty? I missed it. I didn't catch it.
I didn't catch that either.
Bingley jumped onto the mediums. So I wonder if these guys are going to opt for a two-stop. Go softs, mediums, and then softs. Or even try to push to super soft at the end. Swanee has PTR all over. Nope, Swanee dabs for the pits.
Bingley, I've got a 3-second.
Oh, Rauer on the back of Blouse.
And Benny.
Absolute 5-second stop go, exceeding track limits. Tally has put himself into the lead. I mean, I know it's because he's on soft or mediums, but so can Williams put himself like a little gap on Blouse and get away. So Brouwer is definitely going to have to pit here soon. 13 laps on the softs. Just taking Smoke Space Man on SF1 Benny and Benny on Jono. Ooh, Benny gets a little sideways. Oh, SF1 Benny. Eee. Pressure tires and Jono, can he make it work?
Well,
Rara sends it to the pits. Ooh, damn. Benny's car like literally got airborne there. Goes for the inside.
Yeah, Bingley's going to be sticking foot down, then try and get that jump on Rara.
Oh, this is going to be
not
hectic.
Being able to get past him.
Benny, 3-second time penalty. I think that's his second one now. He's up to 6 seconds. Blouse is on the back of Tiara Williams. Absolute 3-second time penalty. Tally has put a 4-second gap. Interested to see if this it's dropping.
It's dropping. Yeah. He's only got to stick it out a couple more laps and then it can get changed.
Honey Badger has put itself into 16th. Post Glide is 17th. Swanee is in 15th. Swanee J just picks up a time penalty too. So we have Carzola on the back of Jono here. Last sets the fastest time. I will jump back onto that. I'm watching the gap. But here comes Carzola on Jono. He goes on the inside line. Sector 3 yellows. Swanee. I think it was Swanee maybe. Carzola makes it work. Gets in the inside. Sector 3 yellows again. Post Glide's out. I didn't catch what happened there. Let's see if I can follow on board with Tally. These two behind him are starting to catch him a little bit. Yeah. By 0.8 of a lap. Tiara Williams is fighting SF1 Blast really hard for this win. Yeah, these guys are catching him by almost a second a lap now. He's going to have to pit sooner rather than later. Because if TR Williams can catch Tally, he can gain the DRS to help him fight Blouse behind him. SF1 Benny working on the Ghost. These guys DRS. Will he make a move? Goes for the inside. Side by side coming through.
Just took it.
Ooh, cuts right back in front. Smoke Spaceman behind them. PTR is working on SF or LF Carzola.
There's plenty going on still.
It is, yeah, there's a lot. SF1 Blouse all over the back of TR Williams now.
Smoke all over the back of Ghost.
See if Blouse makes a move here. And I think within the next 2 laps, if Tally stays out, Williams is going to get a pull from him on the DRS. Ooh, Blouse goes from the inside. TR Williams cuts him down. Keeps that inside line safe.
Smoke's having a go on Ghost. Oh, he's got him.
All the wild cards, all is right behind it. It's going to be the next guy working on Ghost. Skillen, 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane. So if he has another pit stop, he's going to have to serve that. SF1 Chronix found himself in the 13th. Robrez in 11th. Jono in the 10th. So the closest battle here, C. Stops. Skillen has made 2 stops. The Ghost has found himself up 10 positions. Oddly enough, Tally is up 17 positions. But TRL Williams is catching him, and it's almost down to a second. TR Williams.
He's got him. No, yeah.
Is
really good racing by these guys.
Is he on? Oh, it's weird. His car looks like he's on softs, but he's on the mediums. These guys fighting here are making it easier for Tally to kind of pull away again. 1.3. This is the closest battle on track right now. Oddly enough, for the lead.
He's going for the supers, isn't he?
Bingley is not too far away, 3.4. He might be able to. The gap is now down underneath second for TRL Williams. He might have DRS here to help him. No, back up to 1-2.
Well, that's Tally. I'll see what size he's good on.
But it has given TRL Williams DRS.
Oh, he's putting the softs on. Thought he might have gone for the supers.
The supers will never last. The softs will for exactly 13 laps. Blouse all over the back of TRL Williams here. This is everybody's pitting. Jono's in the pits, Ghost is in the pits. Cali still found himself up 11 positions.
Yeah, and soon going to be picking some back off again. Racing cars all around now.
And these guys pitted at the same time on the same lap, so these tires are going to be, you know, the exact same wear depending on who pushes harder. But TR Williams is going to have trouble here holding off Blouse with the DRS. Does Rob make a move here? TR Williams guards the inside line. Goes for it. It would be amazing if Bingley, you know, fights his way up here and puts himself in the fight for a lead. With these guys fighting each other, it might happen. A couple guys, Chronic's pitting, PTR's pitting. This is the closest battle. I see Swanee's working on Skillen as well. And PTR is working on Jono.
Sally is really on the back of cars all now. I think come the end of the next home straight is going to be.
Blouse goes a little wide there. Ooh, TR Williams takes a hard cut to the inside line. Is he gonna fight it? He's gonna fight it. Ooh. Smoke space man time.
DRS open now.
TR Williams not giving up. Right behind him.
Yeah, makes moves stick on Cazorla.
Absolute has left the session. I think DNF, I didn't catch it. He said the battle for the lead is crazy. Zola on Tally here. I believe Tally's going to have the pace though because he's on softs.
Yeah, he's already took him.
He's going to work on Smoke Space Man. TR Williams is going to have DRS here. These guys back and forth, it's nuts. Here he goes, DRS open. Will he take him again? Or Blouse shut the door on
back.
him? Bingley is not that, I mean, he's right behind, but Tally sets the fastest lap as he slams past
really
Smoke Space Man. Oh, Jono working on Mr. Swanee. Oh, TR Williams 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help. Swanee dives for the pitch. Jono goes. Swanee J, 5-second stop go. Now if Bingley is now only 1 second behind TRL Williams. Can he get closer and pick up that second place, or excuse me, second place? TR Williams not
being dropped
up,
inside though.
Yeah, it's not by much. It's just like a little bit over each lap.
It's just like, yeah, a couple of tenths. That's about it.
And I'm surprised too because these
two
guys fighting each other. You think they would kind of maybe slow each other down a little bit. Nobody PTR on Jono here on this battle. Just about 9 laps to go. Ooh, PTR getting a little sideways. Opens the DRS. See if he can pull Jono back in. Lifting off just a little bit.
ARL, is he going to make a go on loss this time around? No, too far away, yeah.
Ooh, Tally gets really wide there, or actually a little bit of a corner cut. Will Blouse get a time penalty?
Benny, sorry.
You know, with a couple of laps left, everybody would, you know, give each other driver of the day for Tally because of all the positions he made up. But honestly, you expect that of him. He's a quick driver, so I'm not really surprised that he made up time. I'm kind of fighting to see, or, you know, decide. Oh, here goes Williams now working on that blast again. He's not letting go. DRS is open. Will he make a move? Get too far back.
Tally right on Benny now.
Just a little behind for DRS, but I believe he's going to catch him. Benny being on the mediums. Not too many laps to go. Will we see something amazing happen? Or is it going to finish how it stands right now? Bingley had an opportunity to pick up second, but he's dropping time to Williams as we speak. I see Williams is working back on Mr. SF1 Blouse. These two are like magnets to each other today. Right on board with TRL Williams. See how close he can bring this gap down. It's so smooth from these two fast drivers. Everybody's kind of spaced out now, I think.
I'm still on board watching this fight with Tally and Benny.
Bingley picks up a 3-second time penalty. So that has... How far away is Benny from Bingley? It's pretty far.
Yeah, it's like 9 seconds.
Unless he can bring it down. I don't think that's going to affect Bingley too much.
Nah, I think Bingley's pretty safe where he is.
We could always spice it up and see if Blouse has any warnings. You want to check the race director for me? See, ooh.
Yeah, so let's see what we've got. Oh, right, Bingley got 3 second there.
Yeah.
You got any more? Oh, Bingley's got another 3 second.
So he's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But I know that Benny has, I think, 6 seconds as well. So that might, if Tally got Benny.
Let's see if Tal's got any. You know, something. Tally can actually steal third here.
Benny's on the back of Tally, though. These two, you can't get these two away from each other. They're still stuck next to each other. Tiara Williams going for the inside. He makes it stick. Can he get away from Blouse?
Oh!
He has a little under, I think, like 4 laps to get a 3 second gap, but it's going to be hard. I don't know if he can do it. If he can do it, then he is one heck of a driver, and he's going to easily take my driver of the day. But he's got Blouse right on the back of him. Will Blouse pick up a time penalty himself and make it even between these two? I think he kind of let him go. Who just picked up a time penalty? Kimmy, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I'm just checking it out. Chronic.
Okay, I thought it was SF1 Blast for a second. That would have been drama to the old fire. 3 laps to go. Benny 3 second time penalty. He's up to 9 seconds now. So that's gonna put him behind Smoke and Carzola, I believe.
Tally's made up a bit of time on Bingley. With Bingley's penalties, that Tally's got third at this rate, I think.
That's amazing. But like I said, you expect it from him.
Yeah, but well, I said, you know, we're looking at 5th, but he's really pushed the boat out in this race. I think the tyre track, well, strap just helped him, you know.
Blouse working on Tiara Williams. Chronic sets the fastest lap, 119.6. Just about 3 laps to go. I don't see Tiara Williams pulling away from Blouse at all. These guys have like been magnets to each other all day. Unless something crazy happens, Blouse picks up a 3 second time penalty or gets a little loose sideways out of a corner. Right behind him. Tally's now 7.6 seconds behind Bingley. Two laps to go. Oh, Blast loses it. He's out. He's out.
No.
Wow. That to T.R. Williams, if he can hold it together. His win. If he cannot make another mistake, time penalty.
I bet he's absolutely gutted.
You wouldn't expect that from him. He's not going to be happy.
Just a lapse in concentration.
That's going to promote Jono up to the points. That is a crazy, crazy end of the race. Might be a bit of a commentator's curse. It's so 7 seconds behind Bingley now, 7.3. I think he's going to scoot up to second. But he does have Benny right behind him. Benny with DRS. Last lap, does Benny push to try to get ahead of him, or does he stay behind him? So we're going to on T.R. Williams here for the last lap. A little bit of luck played into his cards today. He is quick though, he was driving. And because he's going to pick up this win, he's got to be the driver of the day for me. He's had an excellent drive. A little bit of luck played into his hand, so he's going to pick up the win. Coming down to the last tight S's here. Coming across the line. Picks up the win at Spain, everybody. Bingley comes across the line. Second for now. I think Tally's going to grab it. No, Tally doesn't get it.
No, it's not got it.
Barzola coming across the line. Solid fifth for him today. Smoke Space Band coming down. Can you do me a favor, Kimmy, and invite Williams, Bingley, and Tally? We'll get these guys podium interviews then. As soon as we get everybody across the line. Smoke Space Man. Solid race, 6th today. Rara, 7th. Skillen coming back. A little bit disappointed today, but he's going to be in 8th. Still some points. And he's going to bend it. Ghost in 9th. Jono in the last points paying position, 10th. With PTR staying at 11th. Honey Badger. And then Mr. Swanee J. Coming in 13th, followed by SF1 Chronic in 14th. Wow. What a crazy end to a race. Just give us a second, guys. I know I saw Bingley join. There's Tally. I think we're waiting on Williams. Okay. Oh man, that was one heck of a race. So there you guys have it. Williams picks the win. Bingley right behind Tally, who made up so many spots. Then he followed Carzola, Smoke Spaceman, Rara, Skillen, Ghost, and Jono. Pick up all the points positions. So I think we have everybody here. And we're going to dive right into this podium interviews. Mr. TRL Williams, I'm going to start with you. Wow, that's all I can say, man. That was, I was following you guys back and forth race pretty much because you guys were, neck and neck. You guys were side by side the entire race. Tell me how you felt about that race, and especially with what happened with 2 laps to go.
Well, me and Rob have been racing for years and years and years, so every race we do have, and nothing happens. It's always a good race. So, and no, it was tricky, really tricky with this track because obviously the tires overheating and just the tire wear in general. So you'd have to push, but you're from actually doing it by, not overheating your tires and screwing your race up. So, but yeah, he pushed me all the way, to be honest, and I think I was pretty lucky that he binned it on the 2 laps to go because I think it was going to be tight and wasn't sure if he was going to win it. But yeah, I mean, I think I had over the pace. I had better tire wear because I think he was struggling on the right-handers because I could see I was catching up. But no, I haven't spoken to him yet. But yeah, it was a pretty fun race, and hopefully there's more to come.
Kimmy, floor is open. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, really close racing between you and Rob, and yeah, showed a lot of respect between you two racing.
Yeah, I mean, Rob's obviously one of the quickest drivers here, so I think every time you have a race with him, it's going to be tough, and if you do come out on top, it's a good feeling. So I really enjoyed it.
It's nice to see that. Nice to see that close wheel to wheel. It's been like it all the way through the race tonight. To be fair, like from front to back of the grid. Good race, guys.
And I just wanted to say well done to Tom Towley for getting 3rd place and almost 2nd place, because I appreciate that. Hell of a drive from binning it in qualifying 2, so well done to him.
All right, so on to our 2nd place guy, somebody that we're used to talking to a lot, Mr. Bingley, pulling in 2nd. I know it was a little bit of a hairy race with a couple of the time penalties you picked up, but overall, that was a solid drive. How did you feel today?
Yeah, it was okay. Well, no practice this week because I haven't been feeling great. Yeah, it was quite a lonely race. They had better pace than me, fair and square. So, yeah, and then penalties. Well, I just track extended, just slightest bits, and it gives you the penalties for it. So, yeah, well done to Williams. Well done to Dolly.
How did you feel when you saw Mr. SF1 Blouse parked on the left side? Were you a little shocked?
Don't expect him to say them in the wall, but I don't know what happened. But
any of us did, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kimmy, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, it was a pretty lonely race from your perspective because you didn't really seem to have a lot around you. It was just a case of trying to keep, like with your penalties that you picked up, trying to keep that distance with Tally creeping up on you.
Yeah.
I bet it was sort of like looking over your shoulder at one bit, mate.
I was feeling a little bit of pressure, but I guess I was a little bit lucky.
Solid 2nd today. Moving on to our 3rd place. One heck of a race to pick up all those positions. But to be honest, we kind of expected it from your pace. Ali, give us a rundown of your race.
Well, as you saw in quali, I completely binned it, which was quite frustrating because I actually had the pace to be pole by a couple attempts. I've been practicing all week with no traction on, so I managed to find a little bit of extra pace. But yeah, starting at the back was a bit depressing. But I just thought I'll just get my head down, see what happens. Go on the medium tyres because I know they don't overheat, where I knew all the soft runners would be overheating the tyres in the first stint. I knew if I could get up to first, by the time the leaders are pitted, I had a good chance of jumping Benny in the pits. Didn't quite work out like that. I ended up back in 8th, but yeah, just fought through on the softs, got to the end.
Solid race.
Bit relieved, glad it's over.
I know how you feel. Kimmy, anything to add?
Yeah, just absolutely awesome watching you. It was starting right from the very box, unbelievable. The way that you pulled it up there, mate. To be fair, I put it down for my driver of the day.
I've
think
got to say
Kyle
though,
picked-
I made all those positions up, but it was the lads that were clean and everybody was fair. It was some. I might have got past them, but they showed a lot of respect. So a lot of it is down to the lads we race with. It's a pleasure racing with them. There's no incidents. They knew when they would beat. They gave me a bit of a fight. So yeah, it was top lads.
So I'm going to open
Yeah,
the
it's
floor
nice to see that respect with you all.
to all the drivers here in the podium. Next week we have the great opportunity to go to Monaco. I know a lot of people have different feelings. You guys, in general, do you guys have anything to say about Monaco? Looking forward to it? Not looking forward to it?
I think it'd be quite close to me and you, Tom. Remember in
Yeah, the last
yeah.
time we raced around here, it was what we
From lap
separated by
1
2
to-
attempts for a whole race. So yeah, it should be an interesting race.
And I think I'm not sure how Rob gets along around there, but it could be the 3 of us, maybe with Bingley, 4 of us. But you never know. We could just all bin out the
It's
first
Monaco,
corner.
innit?
All right, but that will do, guys. Congratulations. Great race. We will catch you guys same time, same place here, Twitch, K-Roads. Next week, Sunday, same time, like I just said. We will be at Monaco. It's going to be exciting. It's probably going to be a bit of a heartbreak. There might be some swear words dropped, but not by us, I promise. But we will catch you then. Congratulations. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.